Hello, I'm Sandra Hagen-Solon of the NCLA, and welcome back Under the Dome. It was an important week for the NCLA in our continuing work to drive the transportation funding and finance discussions here at the State House. Talks on transportation between the House, the Senate, and the Governor intensified as the back and forth among them about their priorities and budget discussions were brought to the surface. Republicans have continued their call for the NCLA-led transportation bonding program, Trans 2, to deliver and accelerate major transportation projects statewide, including the North I-25 corridor. They desire to fund the program by restoring transportation as a budget priority by using existing resources. Republican leaders have also expressed a willingness to consider a tax increase to provide additional funds to address ongoing and substantial needs in the transportation system under a revenue-neutral scenario, but only if general fund funding of transportation is restored and a reprioritization occurs. For their part, up to this point in the debate, Democrats and Speaker Crisanta Duran in particular have argued in favor of a significant flat sales tax increase to address the challenge and have resisted restoring general funds for transportation. This past week, Speaker Duran surprised most observers and Republicans with an additional call for education funding to be factored into the new funding mix. She also inserted a previously contentious budget proposal as a counter to suggestions by Republicans about general fund funding. The hospital provider fee was the policy debate which thwarted NCLA and Republican attempts to finance transportation the past 2 years. Some Republicans called the Duran move an end to negotiations. We disagree. We have a long road yet to go. Fixed Colorado Roads is the statewide organization established by the NCLA last year to convey statewide business support for a solution. With 23 chamber executives and economic development leaders, Fixed Colorado Roads issued a letter to lawmakers, leaders, and the governor the morning of the speaker's remarks, reminding them of their commitment to a bipartisan solution that must find common ground among all the players. This will be a long road, and the public discourse could get uncomfortable at times. It is a necessary part of the process, and I highly encourage it. With our guidance and support, we have been and will continue to work closely with leaders in the governor's office to find the common ground. For more about transportation funding and finance debate, visit ncla.biz for news articles and more. There, you can also stay tuned to other issues of interest to you and the NCLA. More next week. Until then, we'll see you under the dome.